Here is a 50-inch Casablanca Panama 5 in antique brass. Now, what's so special about it? Why do I even have this? It's a Panama. Come on. It can't be any more stupid than that. Well, first of all, it's a former RMM1 converted to RMM4. And it has a K4S and K2 light kit on it. Now, y'all would think, that doesn't exist. Well, here you go. So, here, I'll give you a closer look at it. So, you can, now that you have a better look at it, you can see that it is, like, the outside section of it is the K4S in it, and there's a K2 in here. I call it the K5S, but that's not how it was labeled in the catalog, so I'm not allowed to call it that way. It has the crystal cut glass. I forget the specific model name, or model number for it. And, yeah. This fan is installed where the Zephyr used to be, or where the Casablanca Zephyr was. It's still hanging in the fan room, just in a different spot. And it's a kind of weird Zephyr, too, so, yeah. Here's demo mode, and I forgot to say, I got this off Marketplace. It was around $50. A bit overpriced, but I got it specifically for the light kit. It has 5 incandescents in it, all measuring different wattage. I tried to see if I could get a 40-watt appliance bulbs in there, because that's what Casablancas came with back in the day. I think it is a bit obvious that it's converted to RMM4. See, the lights are now dimming, because that's a thing that is in demo mode. And this is probably one of my favorite light kits that I have. And the fan does turn like that. I'm not exactly sure why. But the only Casa into IT Casablancas that I have that do that is this one and my W85 Ventra. And yep, so the lights have gone out. I had this fan shipped, and the only real issue that I had, or the only real damage that's been done, was that the switch housing got a little bent, but that's fine. It's just a Panama. I don't intend to keep this fan, but anyway, here's the light. I'm only going to put it on the second dimming level, just because how my phone reacts to when it's fully at brightness. Here's speed 1. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell this fan or not. I mean, it's my first actually working IntelliTouch Panama 5, because I had, you guys probably didn't know this, but I had a antique white RMM3 or RMM2 Panama 5 from it was antique white, just antique white, and it wasn't Moroccan sand, but I think it had a set of Moroccan sand blades, now that I think about it. But it wasn't a Moroccan sand Panama. It was like antique white and had Moroccan sand blades. Which has been since sold to Connor Miller. The fan came with a long down rod, and the wires were cut like it would if it was on a down rod like this one. It didn't come with a control. It was in pretty bad shape. It was like $15 at Habitat. I never tested it, and I didn't have space for it, so I got rid of it. And I'm kind of glad I did too, because it has some work that needs to be done. Apparently Connor tried to test it, and the board is like completely fried, so yeah. This fan is faster than my Saturn, than my Casablanca Saturn. The motor, blades, and the K2 is from 85, but the K4S is newer because it doesn't have the... let me show you this. As you can see, the K4S or the K4, that's part of the light kit, doesn't have that pattern that is usually on the side of it. No, I did not screw up the things again. I purposely turned on the light. Here's speed 3. I say this in every IT video. This is technically medium, but I do not call it medium in any way, shape, or form. I guess you could say this is my IntelliTouch testing spot. Because I mean, if I got something cooler than the Saturn as like a modern IT Casablanca, then that would be a testing spot for that fan. But like, you know, basic looking Casas that are IT go here. Small ones go where the Zephyr is, if you guys have seen that video. And then modern ones go where the Saturn is. That's kind of how it is, and whatever's more rare goes there. But I mean, with the Zephyr spot, it's kind of like, I don't know, I described it in the other video. Here's speed 4, which is what I'd call medium. Medium for fans anyway. That time I screwed it up. Here's speed 5. Now, if this is your first video on my channel, obviously subscribe. And if this is your first video after watching my National Ceiling Fan Day special, this fan is where the Fanimation Pick a Drum is, and you're like, wait a minute, that fan barely fit in that spot. How did you get this there? Well, this shelf here, I moved it about 2 to 3 inches with everything on it. I didn't take the time to take everything off because I was in a rush, and I just kind of cleared this area out, and I built an IntelliTouch rig. Here's high. This fan doesn't wobble at all, or it does, but flywheel isn't warped or anything. Like, the flywheel's in very, very good shape. And let's watch spin down. Or for a little bit. This video's already 8 minutes long. I don't want to make it too long. They have a thing of making videos too long sometimes. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video of this Casablanca Panama 5 from 1984 or 85, or even 86. Have a look at the tag. Actually, I'll just stop it. Yeah, it's really hard to have a look at the tag with the light kit, but that's it. Thanks for watching.